Hello everyone, welcome back to Red Dead Online with me, Longclawrdo and CyberPunk2077, where we always deliver. Well, people ask me very often, how do you get gold? Where do I find gold in Red Dead Online? And gold is important because you need it to buy the rolls, for example. Anything like the Outlaw Pass, for example. And there are a number of ways to collect gold in the game, and I'm going to bring them to you in a new video series. In this video I'm going to show you how I collect gold from the treasure maps. You can see I've got quite a few, and that's because I rank up very often in the game by completing certain levels in the frontier pursuits and the roles. So the naturalist, the collector, the trader and the moonshine, and by selling things in new businesses and collecting things and finding legendary animals and indeed bounties, and successfully bringing bounties back alive, you earn XP and you rank up, and you're given treasure maps as a reward, and treasure will give you cash, items and importantly gold. So let's show you how it goes.
Give me, I lost my way. I heard you say.
There are some other ways that you can get your hands on treasure maps. You can also be given them as part of the Outlaw Pass rewards, and you can take them from NPC players in the game. If you happen to see someone staring off into the distance or looking with a pair of binoculars on top of a hillside, or you hear someone complaining about having bought the map or having paid for a map, if you take the map from that person, kill them and take the map, the treasure map is yours, and so is the treasure. You can also take them from certain bandits. Sometimes if you have a bandit hideout, you can take them from the leader, or if not the leader, someone else in the camp. So taking and looting them from another player is also possible. And what do you do once you get the treasure map? You open it up and it'll open up a yellow circle on your map, and head to that location, and somewhere within that yellow circle the treasure is located, and you can use your dead-eye vision to home in on exactly where it is, and your controller will start to buzz as you get a bit closer to the location. The location will change, and there are 4 or sometimes 3 locations within that circle, but once you've collected treasure often enough in the same place, you will start to recognize where those locations are. And once you open the treasure box, there will be some gold, some money, and usually some items as well. And some of them are a little harder than others if you happen to go through a swamp, for example, full of alligators. But once you get into the swing of it, it really doesn't take very long to collect treasure from multiple locations, and I tend to store up my treasure maps and get them all at once. And this week it's free to fast travel, so I've basically taken advantage of that. You can also collect treasure with other people, however they would need to have the map in the same location as you. So if you do have a posse, you can get together with a group of people and all of you collect your treasure maps and go around and do it together and help each other out, because more often than not the treasure will be located in the same place on that given day that you're collecting. For example, here I collected some treasure from this location, and one of my crew members also found treasure in exactly the same place. So it's as simple as that really, and you usually get between 1.2 1.7 gold bar for each treasure that you take. So I was able, with my sort of haul of, I think I had 12 treasure maps, I was able to get about somewhere between 12 and 15 gold bars. That is super helpful, and of course buying anything of major value in the game for example, a frontier pursuit role, which is vital if you're trying to start out. People often ask me, how do you get money in the game? And really, you need a role. And for example, the collector bag from Madame Nazar is 15 gold bars, and you don't get given any gold at the start. You do get given a treasure map at the beginning of the tutorial, and that's, I think, one of the very first missions, and it's really just giving you a chance to collect treasure and see how the treasure works. So do collect that. Have a look in your satchel right now. You may actually have some treasure maps that you didn't realize you had, and go and loot them now. Before you know it, you'll have 10 to 12 gold bars, and there are lots of other ways that you can get gold in game, and I'll be bringing those to you too. Hope this is helpful. I'll be back with another video very soon.